between the San Francisco 49ers and the Washington Commanders. We're through the first quarter of the season. Hard to believe, I know, as we kick off in this Week 5 contest. Returning it from the 4. This makes it up to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Looking to throw right away. That one complete to Turner. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet. That's a big contested, what I call a gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
He's taken down at the...
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Third and a lone yard coming up.
Ready? 60 by 6, go!
Etienne again. We'll have the first down and even more. Up to the races, middle of the field. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders take a 6-0 lead right away. Travis Etienne, the touchdown.
You know, Kate, I think one thing we've clearly learned about the analytics of this game at the NFL level, explosive plays matter. And to get one on the opening series, that has got to feel good for this offense.
Extra point converted by Gay. And the Commanders will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Commanders 7, 49ers nothing. Gay to kick off for Washington.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Returnable from the 2. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Ready?
First carry here for Jordan James. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Back to throw. Finds his man. It's Ricky Pearsall. Hit almost as he caught it. He does well to hold on to it. Gets him to the 37.
It's a gain of 14.
They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Come on.
I'll throw it. Get some space around midfield. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They get 16 yards on that play. And that gives the 49ers the first.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Offensive line fast.
Half the 60.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 48-yard line.
Takes the 2nd down snap. Reeled in by George Kittle. And they're on him quickly there after that catch. So the game's going to be into the 34-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
As any quarterback will tell you over the course of their career, it's not easy to deliver an accurate throw if you're about to get smacked.
There's a give inside to James. He's got about 9 on that run, partner. Down inside the 30.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Gets him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you, where there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
To the end zone, but incomplete. Took their shot there on first down, Brock. Don't come away with any points just yet. So his first blemish, Brock, after that perfect 4-for-4 starts. And wouldn't expect one incompletion, though, to stop him from leaning on him this opening drive.
No, I don't think so. And I think more than anything, you see the defense kind of ball can hit the ground on this side.
Working now from the gun. Throw caught at the 6. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Might be able to start their game with a score here, Brock. This is 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. He runs it across. Touchdown! The 49ers finish off their opening drive. Well, this coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Like, man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
That one right down the middle. And the 49ers start off well to tie things 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's White on the return. He's brought down just inside the 25.
Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap here to Howard. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. That brings up 2nd down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
He's got Turner downfield. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. Give him 32 on that play. And that's That's going to give the Commanders a first down.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that can stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes, and what a difference it can make for an offense.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot.
70 Lions. Go.
On first down, Howard. He's got Jalen Lane. He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down. Out of the gun, a give to Etienne. We'll cobble together a yard there. And it's Alfred Collins cleaning up that play.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Short pass brought in. He's out of bounds on the final play of our opening quarter. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this.
Okay, ready?
Commanders ball as we get back for the second, and they're thinking points. Trying to sneak with Howard. And he gets it on the sneak. Touchdown! The Commanders take a second quarter lead.
Kate, I think two things were at play here. Not just the brute force to get it done on the QB sneak, but also the element of surprise to run it on first down. Job well done.
Gay with the point after. And the Commanders break that tie and now lead by 7.
Commanders 14, 49ers 7. Gay to kick off 4.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Fields this one at the 3. Showing a little burst so far. And they'll be looking at some decent field position. He's out of bounds up towards the 35.
33-yard line.
On the set.
First down now, ball at the 33. Now a give running right. And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. Cole Holcomb there on the stop.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Okay.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Cougar night.
Running with James. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Third and 10. Can this offense get it done?
70. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. 79 Broncos.
Third and long for him here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
The 49ers are lined up in punt formation. Good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory.
At the Niners' 46-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 46. Out of the gun, Howard. Completes one to Ben Simmons. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them the first down.
Here's Etienne on first down. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Operating from the gun. Here's Howard. Completed over the middle. And this one does not go far.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Wrap all 80. Let's go.
Etienne on third down. And that one's held up just before he can get the last bit he needed. It's going to be 4th and short. Now following the play, one of the 49ers banged up. He's in some pain. We're going to pause here as he gets checked on. Inside of field goal range, but the kicker ain't moving. They're going for this. Fourth down, Howard. Throw is caught by the back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Commanders, first down. First and
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
19, shot.
It's a sweep. He pumps the pass forward. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
That's another Washington first down. First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
From the red zone on first. That one connects. And that is a Washington touchdown. The Commanders take a 13-point lead. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, as, well, we all wait for this defense to find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just a machine. Surgical. Defensively, we're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
'49ers to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion, it made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Come on. Set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Now run, James. And he takes it up and across midfield to Commanders territory.
Faster.
Working quickly here.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and
Looking for a
2.
pass on 2nd and short. To his back it goes, Jordan James. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Ready. Go.
Carry here for James. And that short gain is enough for a new set of down. This one goes for 3 yards. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Clock is ticked down. We've reached our 2-minute warning. More coming up from Northwest Stadium. Stick around. So first down from the 41.
Get it!
Setting up to throw. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off Trey Amos. And the Commanders get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. He was trying to fit it into a window in the zone coverage, but by the time he let it go, boy, Brock, that lane had closed, and someone was there to make a play on it.
Now, what you're trying to do in zone coverage defensively is make that quarterback see a window that isn't actually there. And as soon as he takes the bait and sends it over the middle, well, you got 1, 2, 3 defenders all there in range to go pick it off.
Here's ETN to begin the drive. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
17 yards.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
First and 10 at the 40.
Now toss it to ETN. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Back to the line they go. It's second down.
Here we go, set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Throwing here, Howard. It's Cox. This is Jacory Krosky-Merritt. He's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out.
You know, these running backs today, they are so versatile. It doesn't matter if they're running it, or in this case, same principle applies on routes out of the backfield. You don't get somebody close to him, that throw is headed his way.
'49ers into the dime defensively, third down. From the gun, run for Krosky-Merritt. Really not developing as they hoped. That's a loss of yardage, Brock. Fourth down coming up. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Washington calls it second timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. This offense is not leaving the field. On 4th and 8, they're going for it. Fourth down, pass coming. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10.
18, Rodley, 18,
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
ready, set.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
19 tight, 19 tight. Come on, set. Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready.
Pass play coming here. Escapes the pocket. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Ready.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Here we go, set. 60 boxes, 60 boxes.
They'll throw 3rd and long. And the incompletions continuing to stack up here, Brock. 3 straight plays as the defender knocks it away. Now it's 4th down.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete. You're going to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
3 straight passes have hit the ground, but here we go. They're going for it on 4th.
Let's go now.
They're going for this. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Cole Holcomb has it. And the Commanders will take over as he records his first interception of our season. They've helped them get this early lead, Brock, and they are just continuing to do their part to try to push this game further out of reach.
Yep, stepping on the gas. That's twice in a row now. Interceptions the last 2 drives. Now this offense has an opportunity to continue to build the momentum and build on this lead.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. Howard looking to throw. Throw left side, complete. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Final timeout taken by the Commanders. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
To the air, Howard. It's a big strike downfield to Samuel. And he's out of bounds. A beautiful play to get that 1st down, but this could be coming back. We got to check this flag. I'll take 2nd down behind the sticks now after that holding call. San Francisco calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now.
Here we go. Rocco 80. 19 right.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Looked well downfield for that one. Only Farrell's a waiting defender to knock it away. 3rd down coming up.
You know, I don't fault that look at all, Kate, downfield. It was just an excellent defensive play to deny him the ball and knock it away. That is good on good.
Let's go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
He'll throw it. This is a heater going deep. That's grabbed inside the they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. On the return, here's Jacob Cowie. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
They run. It's James. And it's almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Will McDonald there on the tackle. Looking quickly here.
70 range. 70 range.
2nd down pass play coming. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now this is the dreaded sight anytime there's a sack. He's hurting after taking that hit, and they're going to get out there to check on him. Let's see what they went with. 3rd down. Here he goes. 3rd and long. He puts some juice on it deep, and there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Commanders will take over as he reports his first interception of our season. Well, you kind of had a feeling, Brock, that they were going to be passing early and often, coming out of the locker room on the losing side of things, right? And that coverage, man, they knew it too. Right there to make a play on the very first throw.
Yeah, no doubt, I think in any of our minds, they knew a throw was coming defensively, and that's fine. You could know it's coming, but you got to then go out and execute and take it away. Played right into their hands, and now a chance to add to this lead.
Finds him over the middle. He pushes this down to the 42 before going down. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
1st down from the 42. Throwing now, Howard. He's got Turner downfield. And they drop him right after that catch. He's down at the 22-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
1st and 10. Here's Howard. Has him on the quick hitter. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
Another Washington 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
From the red zone now. And he is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders push their lead further to start the half. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they paid the price over and over and over again.
That one splits the uprights. And the Commanders stretch their lead to 21. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Cowie now on the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33. '49ers to the line. 1st and 10.
Watch out now. Let's go. Red, yellow. 10 black. 6.
Back to work after throwing the pin. Oh, someone stepped in just when you think things can't get any worse, Brock. I am not sure what you call it, because I don't think I've ever called it 4 straight drives ending in an interception.
Oh, as a former QB, Kate, I know exactly what to call this. A nightmare! 4 pick games are a rarity, and you never see it happen on consecutive drives. And at this point, listen, hey, offense coordinator, play caller, run the ball. And I mean run the ball.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Shotgun snap here to Howard. Balled in by Lane. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
On first down, Howard. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one, where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Short pass brought in. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play. Offense headed to the line, just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And they're staring at a 4th down now after that sack. On now is Matt Gay to try this Commander's field goal. Ball on the left hash for this 41-yarder.
41-yard attempt.
Gay's kick is good. And the advantage now sits at 24.
A defensive kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Cowie now on the return. Things going well so far. He showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40.
When you get contributions like that when you kick off returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
They'll motion him out of the backfield.
Ready?
Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Commanders take over on his 5th interception of the season. Oh, man, Brock, somebody, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down. 3 consecutive drives now where he's thrown an interception.
Yeah, this defense is just all over him, seeing every throw, anticipating these routes before they're even run. When he's dropping back to throw, and I know this feeling, it's horrible as a quarterback. It feels like there's 20 defenders out there on this defense.
That's complete. McLaurin along the sideline. And he gets it down to the 35 before stepping out.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Ooh, would have been a big gainer. They connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Here we go, set. 70 left.
Operating from the gun, here's Howard. He's got Turner for the motion. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. So 20 yards on that play. And that's good for a Washington first down.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And he'll pick up a little down to the 12-yard line. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 12-yard line.
From the pistol, they get around with ETN. Well, that's not what the offense dials up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, that came at the perfect time.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Set up. 60, set go. Set up.
3rd and long for him here. Here comes the screen for ETN. And he's brought down after a short gain.
It's plays like that, Kate, right wrong. I sit and judge defense. I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on 3rd down.
Gay's kick is good. And that grows the lead to 27.
What a season this guy's had. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Niners take over 1st and 10.
This our last play of the quarter. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Played it over the middle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's 49ers football as we near the end of what has been a largely one-sided game they'd like to forget. So first down from the 41.
Let's go now. Drill.
Ritter looking to throw. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense in the hurry up here.
Desmond Ritter's sack. It's 2nd down.
Ritter. Caught by Collins on the slant. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
You know, Kate, years ago, my old high school receiver and I got together for a football camp. I could still close my eyes and throw him that slant. We've done it millions of times. You get a QB receiver connection like that, it's dynamite.
Back to throw now, it's Ritter. Completes, dialing up Collins again. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 46-yard line.
Ready?
Throwing here, Ritter. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Bronk. You know this firsthand. You want throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. But at that defense, they're flying around and making the play.
He's got it. Complete to Collins. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31.
A gain of 15.
Drill green.
And the 49er.
Ritter to throw. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
This This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Here we go. Red 38.
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards.
Ready.
Motion to receiver left.
Ready.
Still sticking with the passing game. The right side hauled in by Collins. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Ready.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
Ready. Ready. 60 red. 60 red. 6. Mega. Ready.
Throwing it again here. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Thought he had a touchdown there. And it'll be second and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one. So they fire for the end zone on first down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on second and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming. As a fan, as a defensive coordinator, I think as an offense, you've worked on it all week. Continue to get to the stuff you trust the most.
Ready.
Sticking to the air here. He's got it to him yet again. That is Cuff. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
The play lost a yard. It's now third and
Shotgun now on third down. And he will score a touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers putting up points in a game decided. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
49ers 14.
Not really much of an avenue left for a comeback in this one, but they still have to try the onside kick here. And the Commanders are able to cover the kick. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
Here we go, Shice. 19, Tiger.
Howard out of the pistol here. Jump off caught by his back. He's got room to roam. He makes it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders keep adding to that fourth quarter lead. Travis Etienne the touchdown. Well, Brock, I think you and I both saw that one coming together from up here, and it became clear pretty quickly that if they got things going, that one could go the distance.
Yeah, the 6 points earned on any screen pass touchdown. I'd give half a point to the sell job of the quarterback, half a point to the effort of the running back, but 5 of those points to the big guys in front of them. They're the most important ones out there on that play, and in the best of times, they clear lane for a touchdown just like that one.
Gain out to handle the kickoff. Returnable from the 1. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Ready.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Blaster. 6. 50. Ready.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. And they'll take him down after he advances this to about the 43. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that gives the 49ers the first. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Set. 10 black. Fury yellow. Hut, hut.
Ritter setting up to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line.
On the ball.
Offense in a hurry up here.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here's Ritter. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's keeping it. He's going to bring this down to their 35. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. On his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Okay, ready?
All set to go now from the 35.
Ready. Slide yellow. 22. Slide blue. Set.
Now Ritter. Finds him over the middle. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
Hit him.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
50 Fury.
Up second and a yard at the Commanders' 26-yard line.
Hut, hut.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Again, he connects with Collins. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
Hut.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Set.
Shotgun snap, they'll throw. And he will score. It's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers making the scoreboard look a touch better. This is Trujillo trying to point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the 49ers still have a lot of work to do, Brock. It's a 20-point difference now.
49ers 21.
Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. And the Commanders are able to cover the kick. They get there to take him down right around the 41. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
First down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he picks him up about 4 yards there. 2nd down coming up.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Set. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
They're going to pass it here. Finds him on the crossing route. Has some room to work. And he is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders put up even more points in a win. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
kickoff. This return starts at the 5. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's first and 10.
Here we go. Yellow, 43. Set, cut.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Short pass brought in. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. We'll get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
First down.
Set, cut. 33, yellow.
Throwing now on first down. Continuing to move past the 45. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. San Francisco calls it second timeout. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Ready, ready. Set.
Ritter looking to throw. Taken in on the right side by Pearsall. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Let's go. Ready.
Ritter. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The 49ers will call their third and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. A lot of work to do as that sack makes this a tough second and 17.
Clock 40. Ready.
Back to throw now. It's Ritter. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And that's sent to the ground by a defender and incomplete. Would have been one for the highlight reel, but instead, they're facing third down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Set. Ready.
Man in motion here.
95. Ready.
Third and long for him here. Trying to push deep downfield. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up fourth and long.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on third down than they did on second. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Set. Red, 38. Hut, hut.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on fourth down. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. That one's cut at the 10-yard line. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers putting up points in a game decided. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
Here's Trujillo to kick it away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So first down from the 41.
Tag! Nike, 18! Go!
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Gets him on the out route. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Now 4 seconds left. We've got a timeout. Not that the final play is going to change the outcome, but we will get one more snap. All right, one more snap to play here.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Take over.
First and 10. Here's Howard. 49ers close it in, and down he goes. And here's the timeout with just 1 second left on the clock. So we're going to have one more play left in a game that's already decided.
It's now second and
Hey, look at that.
19.
All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and clear. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home.
That's up. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. So score this as a win for the Commanders. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win. So for Brock Huard and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Commanders, as with that, we sign off from D.C.
I'm just a shot away. This speech is my recital. I think it's very vital to rock around. That's right, on time. It's tricky. Here we go. It's tricky to rock around, to rock around. That's right, on time. It's tricky. It's tricky, 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 tricky. It's tricky to rock around, to rock around. That's right, on time. It's tricky. Tricky, tricky. I met this little girlie. Her hair was kinda curly. Went to her house and out. I had to leave real early. These girls are really. All they just say is, or spend some time and rock a rhyme. I said it's not that easy. It's tricky to rock around, to rock around. That's right, on time. It's tricky. How is it, B? It's tricky, tricky, tricky. It's tricky to rock around, That's right, on time. It's tricky. Tricky. In New York, the people talk and try to make us rhyme. They really hawk, but we just walk because we have no time. And in the city, it's a pity, cause we just can't hide. Tinted windows don't mean nothing, they know who's inside. It's tricky to rock around, that's right, on time. It's tricky. How is it, D? Tricky. It's tricky to rock around, that's right, on time. It's tricky. Tricky, huh? When I wake up, people take up mostly all of my time. I'm not singing, phone keep ringing, cause I make up a rhyme. I'm not bragging, people nagging, cause they think I'm a star. Always tearing what I'm wearing, I think they're going too far. A girl named Carol follows Daryl every gig we play. Then de-dissed her and dismissed her, now she's shocking Jay. I ain't lying, girls be crying, cause I'm on TV. They even bother my poor father, cause he's down with me. It's tricky to rock around, that's right, on time. It's tricky. How is that? Tricky. It's tricky to rock around, that's right, on time. It's tricky. We don't use assume on your own. They all fuck off and latch, but we just leave it alone. It's like that, y'all, but we don't quit. You keep on rock, shock, cause this is it.
I just wanna rock, body out of y'all.
MC, make another hit.
This ain't what you want.
Project.
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. Ha! 1600 block. I just wanna rock. I just wanna I just wanna rock. Body out of ya. Shorty got that body out of ya. No time, set up. You gon' kill my vibe. Stand on my money, don't know my size. Pick them sides, and you better choose wisely. That's my high. 1, 2, 3, 4, throw up to 5. That's my high. Damn. 1, 2, 3, 4, throw up to 5.
MC, make another hit.
This ain't what you want.
Project.
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want.